Welcome back to another episode of Rival and Queen. We're so happy. It's officially summer. And in case you don't know, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Sarah, and we're here with you. I'm here with another sinus infection.
Sarah's feeling good, but sounding
not
nasally.
as good. I know. Apparently, what I've learned is 4 flights in 4 days is not the right combination for me anymore.
I'm gonna put you on the deep voice tone.
Yeah, please put me on the deep voice tone. Does my voice sound deeper? I
No.
can't hear out of one ear, so like I have no concept of. Just throw me on the deep voice tone for a laugh.
It sounds buttery.
She's got the buttery soul.
Oh, you guys are all in for a treat today. I'm fresh back on the mainland from Newfoundland.
Back on the mainland.
Back on the mainland, baby.
I feel like you've been gone forever.
I was gone for 10 days, yeah, because I was in
Like back and forth.
oh
too.
yeah, we never even talked. Yeah, I was in Montreal for the Bachelorette, which was a ton of fun. I haven't been to Montreal in so long. I freaking love everything's low there. It's so pretty. I walked like an hour and a half every day, or if not more.
It's an easy city to get
This
around.
past weekend?
What?
You're there this past weekend?
No. The weekend before.
Okay.
Mark
I was
is
gonna say,
just-
F1 was this weekend.
Oh yeah, no, F1 was the
You know
weekend in
what?
Montreal. I
And
was
I-
like, why is Mark so involved in this episode? Mark's our producer for anyone new.
And he really likes F1. But I actually thought because when you stayed the extra day, you said it
Yeah.
was expensive. And then when my dad was watching the F1, what is it just called the Montreal
The Grand Prix.
Canadian Grand Prix. That's probably why, because that was
Getting ready for it.
tiptoeing up on that weekend. And of course people go nuts. And I would actually like to go, especially now with it being such a
So I've
thing.
been there before for it, and I've
What?
actually been in a warehouse with a bunch of Formula One cars for a
I thought you were
party.
gonna say guys. Prefer.
If it was probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, so I wouldn't have even known anything about them if it were Formula
True.
One guys there, to be honest. But I was at a party with the cars, and it was very cool.
That would be.
I loved it. But then I was in the lovely Newfoundland. It was nice there. It was like I had a great time. It was actually warm, sunshiny. I did my Signal Hill hike. I haven't spent time there like on a weekend to have leisure time and see my
Leisure.
friends in like a year. So it was nice. I did the Signal Hill hike. I saw so many people in the airport. Like,
Did you see Kayla Short?
I did. Okay, I didn't
Okay.
see Kayla Short, but on the way there, my friend Erica, I ran into her boyfriend at
Aw.
the airport. I ran into a guy I used to go on I went on a bunch of dates with, Sweet Sia, as you remember.
Oh, I do remember him. Okay.
We have a famous story with Sweet Sia, but I ran into him as well, and the crew just kept growing. So there's lots of unexpected reunions in Newfoundland. It was a nice little treat.
That's nice. We had, speaking of reunions, a good reunion last week with some fab females around town at the Simon's event.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun to go to the creators event. Well, the announcement. So Simon's, for any of the Haligonians, all East Coasters, you're gonna love this.
Start the countdown.
Spring 2024, Simon's is coming to Halifax. We cannot wait. If you have not shopped there before, it is definitely, I was there in Montreal. It's my favorite place to go.
Yeah, and I was there 2 weeks before you.
It's an incredible department store. I got so much stuff. You can shop online. They have an amazing home department, actually.
Mhm.
And just like a nice different selection than like IKEA, or like it's a little nicer. And
Yeah. I was just thinking, I don't know, IKEA, yeah.
you know, and this is like a little more styled. Like I feel like
Yeah.
everything here is like IKEA, right? So it'll be nice for Simon's to come.
And everything's really spread out in really good sections. Don't you find?
Oh,
like,
you love the sections. Like
Yeah.
I'm just in the store. You love the way the
but
store
they're
is
so
laid out.
obvious. It's like the front is all the trendy kind of
Yes.
not super expensive stuff. And then there's a couple racks when you go further towards the escalators, specifically in the Montreal one, that have some of the more high-end stuff. And then there's a huge dress section, jean section. I don't know.
Ashley's really into the socks section. She's
And
told
the
me about it
socks,
like
yeah.
6 times, and I love it. I actually went online looking at socks there
Did
last
you?
night
Well, don't
because
you
of you.
find typically like some department stores are really broken up in like the brand specifically too. So the jeans could be in 20 different sections, but I feel like they try and put as many jeans and all the brands in one section. Makes
They-
sense.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
with you. It's a fun experience.
Ease
I
of
haven't
use.
I haven't been in a department store in a long time, and I really enjoyed it when I was in Montreal. I got some good finds, some new dresses, some
Fair.
new jean jackets, the whole king caboodle, as they say. One quick announcement
Oh, yeah.
for we've got 2 announcements. We'll do
Special,
one
special.
now.
Listen
And we'll
up.
do one at the end. Our golf tournament is coming up July 15th. It is a charity golf tournament for women in support of ADSM for women and children. It's a Friday afternoon. Tee times start at 12:30 until 3:20. So it's going to be different start times, but we're going to have a great time. We had an amazing event last year. So
Mhm.
much fun. We'll have great swag bags for you. We'll have a little partying and socializing after.
Entertainment.
We will do our best to get some good entertainment going for the ladies. And if you are interested in joining, you can sign up. There's an Eventbrite link that you can see in the show notes. And also you can get to it through our Instagram. Come and join us. You can register by yourself or you can put a whole team in, whatever you want, but it's going to be an absolute blast. So come hang out with us Friday, July 15th.
Day of
Register
fun.
now. Day of
It was a
fun.
blast last year. Like you said, the tee times are kind of spread out, but it's only 9 holes. So everyone gets through pretty fast and we got to hang out last year, have some food and drinks. So we're getting some things going for after and the socializing aspect, because that's really why we golf.
I know, we love the socializing aspect. We got to get all of our favorite pals to book the day off to come out and entertain
I know.
us.
I hope we have, some of the same teams we had last year because it was so good.
I love that. All right, Ash, I've got first of all a question for you.
Do we want to talk about our other announcement?
No, at the end.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna split the announcements.
So make sure you stay on for the entire episode and stay tuned.
Okay, so I've got a wedding this Saturday. I don't yet have a dress. I'm gonna go to Sweet Pea. This is my
Carrots.
Carrie, this is my entire plan, is that surely Sweet Pea is it's the place to get a dress in Halifax.
Hundreds.
They have hundreds of dresses. What is the wedding dress style this season? Do you have ideas? What are you going to wear to weddings that you have to go to? Because I have no ideas.
That's a great question. I'm actually the MC at a wedding at the end of July.
What? Whose
Yeah.
wedding?
Mitch and Chelsea. And well, Jeff and I are both the MCs. And
Co-MCs.
the co-MCs. Jeff is also in the wedding, so he has his duties cut out for him. But I need to get a dress for that because it's,
Yeah, you're really
good
involved.
friends of ours, and we're involved. And
Okay, stop for a sec, because here's what I don't understand. Why does it, because it's a closer friend, suddenly mean you have to get a fancier dress?
no, there's just more pressure. I feel like because
well, I think because you're an MC.
Yeah,
Yes.
like there'll be photos taken.
Yes,
Of us, professional photos, stuff like that.
I feel like the wedding dress
Okay,
scene has
that's
gotten even fancier.
but that's a good
even
point.
fancier.
I
Yeah.
don't, you if you just got invited, you don't want to waste a good dress on like a not big wedding or something.
Right. Also, I don't understand this as much. Like, I'm gonna rewear whatever dress I wear, but I know some people like
So you're
buy a new dress for every wedding. I won't do that. I don't go to that many weddings.
no, I don't think there's enough. And I have dresses in my closet that I haven't worn, but I've had for years because I
Right.
just haven't had the right chance or the opportunity. Maybe it was too hot. I couldn't wear that dress, or too cold.
What are these dresses that you haven't worn?
Do you want to borrow some?
Well, no, I'm wondering, like, why haven't you worn them?
Because I like to shop.
So, okay, so they're just like in case dresses.
Yeah, they're
But
just
they're
like I
fancy?
like them, and I hope to have a place to wear it. Is this shocking to you?
But they're fancy?
Fancy?
You buy like in case fancy dresses.
They're not in case, for the love of God.
Okay.
I see a dress, and if I like it,
Yes.
I buy it.
No, that's fair. I buy
And I
clothes too.
consigned a bunch at room 152, who I love, in Dartmouth. So if you're looking for some still had tags on them.
Really?
Yeah, and one was from Sweet Pea that I really did like, got years ago. It did need a few alterations. It kind of crossed over and it was a little big in the boobs. And I just never did that because I was lazy.
Fair.
And then I'm like, I don't really think I'm into this floral purple and pink dress
Anymore.
So I don't know what you should wear. I think you should go to Sweet Pea and you'll find something.
Okay.
Or you
But
can come to my
yeah, I
closet.
know. Evidently, I might just go into your closet and see what you got. No, I'm excited to wear something fancy, but like not crazy. Like, so I've been seeing some of the price tags some of the other girls got for dresses, like $300. And I'm like, I'm not spending that on a.
No, I think you can find
But also,
I think
just-
you can go to Winners and find a nice.
No,
dress.
I know that. Well,
know?
Yeah,
You'd have to dig. but
I'd
you
have to
can.
dig. I'm gonna go to Sweet Pea because I like the experience better.
Yeah, MB, Sweet Pea. I think you would be good.
Someone's gonna dress me up. I'm feeling like I'm just gonna end up in a silk,
Mm-hmm.
maybe gold.
Well,
That
yeah.
sounds like a nice summer color.
We were actually invited. Well, and I was talking to Carrie today about the reception, but I don't know if I'll be back. And then secondly,
Why don't-
what am I gonna wear? We're meant to go to. Long story short.
Oh, you're going to Cape Breton and you may not come back.
No, we're coming back. Can only stay in Cape Breton. It's so hot right now. It's not hot enough. And my dad wanted us to go golfing with him on Saturday. So I was like, oh, depending on how I feel after.
Yes.
Imagine, then you gotta get
Here's what I
glam.
can already tell you. You're not going to the wedding after a day of golf and 4.5 hours of driving.
And I think I have something else that day or that weekend. And Jeff said to me, and we're going
you
to
need to
Wolfville.
start saying no.
We're going to Wolfville the next day.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
We've got a night coming up at a
Stay
B&B.
tuned.
So we'll be showing you all around on Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us along there.
Be ladies of leisure.
All right, so stay tuned. You'll see through Instagram whatever I find out for this wedding season thing.
Mhm.
I'm not like a big wedding goer, but I'm excited for this wedding. I like it
I
when
think you should wear blue.
all
I just
right.
had a vision of baby blue. Maybe because
Baby
I'm
blue.
wearing
No, I
it, but
can't wear baby blue. That's your color.
like a silk baby blue. What about silky, like light green?
Yeah, you know what? I'm into silk and I'm into the blues and greens.
Maybe a combo.
Maybe a camo dress.
No, yeah, blue and green. Cute. That could be
At the
cute.
wedding.
That could be cute. Okay, what? oh,
Look, you go, please.
Well, I didn't know if we were moving on to the next section of the show, folks.
We are. There's a topic that.
I wanted to play a song for you.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get it to work. No, that's not it. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
Okay. So a few weeks ago, I put out a poll on Instagram. We were asking all of you. We want to know what gives you the ick. And
So many things.
so many things. So Ash, I can't wait to hear your opinion on this. But just so everyone's up to speed, the ick officially, according to Women's Health, is a sudden sense of repulsion towards a person you were previously attracted to.
Oh, and once we decided we were going to talk about this, I went on TikTok to see because I was like, surely. And then there was all these articles I found online. Like
It's a real
BuzzFeed,
thing.
Yeah, that there was a whole, we must have missed this. This was like 2020, early 2020 in TikTok, that it was like a viral thing that people were making TikToks about what gave guys a nick and what gave girls a nick.
Well, and I feel like that's probably because they were trapped at home alone with each other and then seeing like,
Really thought about it.
really could know. And also it's like some of them are so I think the ick is funny. I also, as like an adult, I'm trying to be like, okay, this isn't real, get over it. But I'm very
But
excited.
there are things like when I talk into the microphone.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
see?
do that.
That's an ick.
I know, but like, oh, if I were yeah, if we had a guy in here that I had a crush on and they started whispering in the microphone, ugh.
That's so
Okay,
funny.
then I'm out. You're right. That's mine. Mine is also another one I will tell you is, I mean, this isn't really like, it's not them doing anything. Like the mannerism ones are, I think, are the funniest.
what? Like loud chewers?
No, I think it's more like for me, it's if they have like a high pitched squeal or something. Like if they
Like a high pitched voice?
No, not all the time. It's just like an action. It's like a thing that they do briefly
Oh.
that becomes like, you can, and sometimes it's like super normal things.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Is it just gives you like a ugh.
Exactly. All right. So what are some of yours?
Some of mine, well, I don't like when people smack or make loud chewing sounds.
Oh yes.
My brother is guilty of this, and I look at him and I'm like, stop doing that. Drives me crazy.
I mean, you are sensitive to the chewing sound.
No, I
That's
know.
actually a genetic thing.
It's awful. I wish I could erase it.
I think Mark's sensitive to the chewing
I
things.
could kill someone.
So
I could
actually,
kill someone
I'll
too,
tell
Mark.
you, we've got some comments here from our listeners and followers. Gina Luckett says loud chewers.
Okay.
And
I'm with you,
people
Gina.
people who watch videos with sound on in public.
Ugh.
Also, yeah, not into it.
No, I don't like that.
Someone said Travis Barker talking to Courtney about follicles.
Oh my God. I know there are a lot. Is flip-flops on there?
Flip-flops, men in flip-flops. I like men in flip-flops.
No, I had that written
But is
down too,
that a-
because that kept coming up on TikTok, like girls thinking guys with flip-flops was ick. And I don't even care. I mean, guys with ugly shoes are ick,
Fair, okay.
right?
Yeah, that doesn't, specific shoes bother me.
Yeah, like lace up weird shoes with shorts. No.
Like you're just describing sneakers.
No, like a dress shoe, you know,
Oh, like a dress shoe with shorts? Yeah, that would
like
be.
ones you guys would have worn in grade 7.
Yeah, dress shoes with shorts. Okay, I'm with you. That's not a good one. Someone said dating apps give them the icks. The grumps, that's from Kara.
Grumpy people.
Yeah. A weak handshake.
Ooh.
I like this.
I hate when guys drag their feet with sandals on.
All
I'm gonna
right.
piggyback on the flip flop. When people scuff along.
Okay, scuffing along is your ick. So has Jeff ever done this? This is why you guys are still married, because he's
Yeah,
never
no,
done
my
it.
mom was doing it the other day, and I was very annoyed. It's like lift your feet.
Oh, I love these. Julia says, she said, men who compliment my necklace, that gives her the ick.
Why? What's
She-
her necklace of?
She says she knows they're just looking at her boobs.
Oh,
Calling women females.
who said that? I do not want to.
Ah. And also a man scratching himself in front of you. Like the specific line is like, I can see you.
Ew, it's the sound, and you can almost hear the dry skin.
Oh, gross.
That is disgusting. You know what another one is dirty socks.
Oh, you don't like dirt? Yeah, like on the floor? Or?
No, on people's feet. When you can see them, they're like the bottom is dirty.
Can I say that's 100% me all the time?
Well, now you know.
That's why I wear bare feet all the time. I hate having to wear socks.
You have socks on right now.
Yeah, because my shoes, the back of the shoe's broken, and then I get a blister
Oh.
if not.
That gives me the ick.
That my shoes are broken.
No, 2 pairs of my shoes have broken recently.
Okay, so you're icked out at the shoes.
And I told Sarah shoes aren't made like they used to be.
No, I think that's fair. I'm trying to think of one. I feel like I would say definitely, unfortunately, this isn't, it's nothing they can
Uh-oh.
fix. But I do think a high-pitched, like feminine voice is a hard one to get over.
Mhm.
That gives me the ick. Also, I will say someone going on about their love of fucking Costco. For me,
Oh,
I'm out. Like if you're like, oh my God.
I 100% agree. I have to
Move on.
like amp myself up to go to Costco. We were in Dartmouth Crossing last week, and I made a joke like, should we go to Costco? And Jeff said, do you want to? Fuck no, I don't want to go to Costco. I need to mentally prepare for that.
For weeks. But
Uh,
I've had that experience. I'm actually trying to think about
what about bad grammar? Just speaking, writing, we won't get technical. I have to say, and I hear people say this all the time, and I'm not perfect, but there's certain things like people say everywheres, somewheres.
I mean, here's what I'm going to tell you. I grew up in Newfoundland for 3+ years and then lived
You're
there for
used to
7
that?
years. I that's not a line in the sand I'm drawing.
Oh, I hear people say it, and I think, where's everywheres?
Well,
Because my mom used to say that to me because she would pick
I mean,
on me.
I don't say that.
If I drop something on the floor at home in
Yes.
a house and I drop something and I was like, oh, it's on the ground. My mom used to say, that's not the ground, that's the floor. Like she used to correct me on all these little things. So now it's like embedded in me.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I just have one and it totally escaped me. I got so distracted by the everywhere's comment. It's obviously driving you up the wall. Oh, I'm so
We
upset.
had this conversation with the girls one night, remember?
No.
I think because Katie was saying that she always, yeah, that's like a
Oh.
common way anyways.
Here's one that I had actually. Was someone like helping themselves to my house and fridge and like
There's a lot of personal stories of yours coming up.
no, but like for me, that really turned me off that person. It's just like they're the first time in my place.
That's weird.
And literally just like without me even offering them something, which I would have, they like went over, helped themselves to my fridge and like got a beer. And like,
Yeah.
while I didn't
Where are your
care,
manners?
it just was so odd. It felt like way too familial.
I don't even think I would open your fridge. Like I would if I wanted something, but
Well,
I
I
would
don't
just
know
ask
why
you
you-
for it. I'd be like, can I have
I mean, you don't have to ask me. You can open my fridge whenever you want. This was weird to me that a person the first time over did that. And also, I will say, sometime like lingerers. If like you're ready to leave or go home and people just like,
I'm laughing.
okay, also,
Yeah.
okay, on from this topic. Do you have any other X? Please
Yeah.
tell me.
Smoking.
Okay. Oh, you've got like a long list.
This
All
is
right,
therapeutic for
Jeff Keel, make
we're
sure
just
you're
getting started.
listening. Don't do any of these things that
I'm just
Ashley's
kidding.
about to mention.
No, there's one other. I think when people take too many selfies on Instagram.
Oh, if you started dating a guy, I mean, you just have to put yourself in the shoes. Imagine if you went on his Instagram and there were like 100 selfie photos, like
No.
the most, like 100 recent posts.
Break it up. Like post some of your friends or the water or your food. I don't know. But that's you. This could happen to you.
Actually, I agree. Could happen to me. Okay, so I will say I recently did have that where there was a guy that I thought was cute. Like this was a couple months ago, and I was creeping his Instagram, and then there was like a bunch of stories saved as highlights. And I was like, oh, I'm not into
Ick.
this.
Oh my god.
Okay, but before we get off the ick, I do want to say
Off the what?
the ick. I do want to
It
say
sounded like you said something else.
we also need to think of the positives in dating and try to see, even if we have these moments of ick, try to bring the positive vibes, the things that also either can help redeem them. Are we able to overlook an ick?
Jeff
Like
didn't
how
have any icks when we first started dating. Like I
Well,
didn't, I
that's
think
why
that's
you're
why I
married.
know. Yeah, like nothing icks you.
Okay, so you're saying if the icks
He's
show up,
perfect.
Jeff, you're
I used to
perfect.
think he had a funny walk. Like he doesn't, but I used to say like this is he has like a little dance. Like he's you've seen him
Okay.
dance.
Oh no, Jeff's an excellent dancer. He's one of my favorite dance
Like he would
partners.
just break out at any moment.
And dance. You know,
Yeah.
he could. I've seen him walking. I've walked many a place with him. I love his walk. I think it's great.
No, it is great.
So that is true love. Is no icks then.
Yeah, I think
officially.
so.
So if you get an ick, it's just like it's meant to be. It's the universe meaning to split you up, and there's no coming back ever.
That could be very true.
I mean, I think in essence that is the definition of an ick. But I do think sometimes we got to try to like find a way to find the icks
And
endearing
I have
if
one
a
other.
person is good.
Do you tell them, like, say if you're
No.
really into a guy, and no, if he just does something, say it's like the way he's eating or leaves open food wrappers out on the counter, just little things, and that's your ick. I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
yours.
if it's
Do you tell
that.
them?
If it's that, but not if it's them doing something totally normal, like the way that they greet their dog or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a hard one.
And also, if they help yourself to your fridge the first time they're at your house,
I
that's
was
instantly
so
gonna make
put
you
off.
mad. And I don't think
Well, I didn't say anything.
because what are they gonna do that's next to push the boundary?
Well, in hindsight, they did a bunch of other things.
No,
that
exactly.
annoyed
And
me.
are you?
No, it didn't
won't-
really go past 2
Yeah.
days. So
I
that was
digress.
yeah,
Not
no,
meant to
I
be.
agree. Okay, so we stay okay. Are there any
I can't wait. I can hear it months from now. We're gonna hear from people. And
yes,
they're gonna tell us either the icks that they got over with their partners.
right.
That would be an interesting one.
Okay, have you guys gotten over any ex? This is going to be the question
How
for
do
you
you
guys to tell us
reconcile them?
on Instagram.
How do you make peace with this? All right. And yeah, it could, like Sarah said, it could be the universe clearing out the bad ones for you.
Do you know what else I'm interested in though? And we're gonna have to put a poll up is from the men to find out what their icks are of us, of the women.
You can look on TikTok too. There's a man.
I will,
section.
but I want to know like what the men who follow us on Instagram have to say. 'Cause I-
Probably like nagging. All right. Yeah. We'll put that one out next week.
We also got an emergency text. We got a text tonight that said someone had taken emergency poop and they would be late. Is that an ick for you, Ashley?
Yeah, it is. TMI. And I hate when people are late.
I'm late all the time, so I don't understand how that works for you. But anyways,
It's hard. It's
I'll
hard.
apologize in advance. I can't fix it.
I know.
I tried and then it was too hard for me. I've decided I can be on time for about one thing a day. And I've told everybody I work with
That's
this. And I'm like, I'll try really hard, but they seem okay with it thus far.
okay.
So
I'm just used to it. Luckily, I'm a pretty calm person most of the time. Most of the time.
Okay, time for our monthly faves. Let's bring it back to fun, positivity, bring the vibes up.
The moment you're all waiting for, Sarah, my favorite experience this month.
What is your
So
favorite
far,
experience this
Because a
month?
month isn't even over. Mine was golfing with my dad on Father's Day. There was 3 of us, Jeff and I, and it was a nice morning. It was nice to be outside there at that course. I find I've only golfed in a few city courses recently, and it was just nice to be kind of more in the woods. It was
In
a nice
nature.
morning. Yeah, having a coffee, played good golf. It was nice.
Oh, shout out to the dad.
Shout out to Tim and Bill.
To Tim and Bill. I love that. I like the nature. And actually I've been missing being in the woods this week. So that'll be something I'm doing. My favorite thing this month is I took the ferry today, actually, on my way home from the airport. The bridge was at a standstill. So I got the guy driving me to drop me off at the ferry, and I took the ferry across to get home from the airport. And
The little things.
I really loved in the summer, the Halifax ferry coming into downtown. It looks beautiful.
Mhm.
Highly recommend that. Also, when I was in Newfoundland, I did the Signal Hill hike, and that I really loved as well. I think there's something like 300 steps.
Oh my gosh. We went there. I don't think we did the steps, but it was really freaking windy.
Yeah, I don't
was
think we did because it
really
was
windy.
crazy. No, I haven't done it in years, so I really enjoyed it. That's been my favorite experience this month. All right, Ash, what's next? What's your favorite product?
My favorite product is the Color Science powdered sunscreen. I think I posted about it last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really into it. When I went to get checked at the place I bought it from, they put you under this, not under, you're like looking in this black light thing. It's called a woods lamp. And she can even tell, like if you ever go and
Yeah.
see her, make sure you put your sunscreen on because she'll be like, I can tell you're not wearing sunscreen. Anyways, I'm very into
right now.
sunscreen protection, and it's so easy because it's a powder, and I don't like sticky sunscreen.
I like that. I've been feeling the opposite. Like I've been feeling like I haven't had enough sun. So I go outside without any sunscreen for at least 20-30 minutes every morning.
Well, she wouldn't want to hear that.
Because I
Don't
really
tell her
just
that.
want the sun on my skin, in my body.
But you can put the sunscreen on and still do that.
No, I want the sun on my skin, like to nourish my skin. I
Okay.
think it's like good to have a little bit of sun.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of unprotected sun, a little, like I'm talking 20 minutes early in the day. I'm not saying like at noon for 3 hours. And I'm saying this is a personal thing. This isn't a health recommendation.
Yeah.
It's what feels good for me and my body.
Okay.
I want some of that all natural sunshine.
Oh my
Okay.
Okay, go on. What's
My
yours?
favorite product.
Sarah and I are like yin and yang today. I feel like whatever I say, you're gonna say the opposite.
I'm not even saying it to be controversial.
Go on. What was your favorite product?
My favorite product is the Larry Lounger. It's a beanbag
yes.
lounger from Structube. I got it. It was $129, guys. This is a steal. It is amazing. I put it in my front window. It's under my fig tree, and I lay on it. And like when I meditate, I highly recommend it. It was a great Structube find. I actually found it through our studios because they have them in their rest studio. So that's my number one.
Number one. What food are you into?
Someone made me a tahini chocolate chip cookie
Ooh.
from the Half Baked Harvest. I've been eating a lot more like simple
What's the
recipes.
half-baked harvest?
It's just this girl who has a ton of cookbooks and a blog called the Half Baked Harvest, but you can see it on Instagram, TikTok. I'm sure.
Who made this cookie for you?
Dawn, who I was
Oh.
staying with in St. John's, and it was really good. It's got like the texture of
Nutty?
peanut butter chocolate chip with a little bit of subtle nuts though.
I like tahini.
Yeah, it was I gotta say 10 out of 10. So I'll link that in the show notes for you guys as well. That is my favorite food. I don't want to even tell anyone this.
What?
I haven't been as into cookies lately.
Really? Maybe we overdid it on cookies.
I think it's just like my sweet tooth is changing a little bit.
Mhm.
And so, but I still have the nostalgia for the cookie. Like I still want to love the cookie, but this was a cookie that I loved and it did
And it's
satisfy
homemade.
me.
That's nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite food, Ash?
Fruit.
Just fruit?
Really into fruit right now.
Any types or just all fruit?
Like grapes specifically.
Okay.
I did have salads written down, and then when you were saying that, I was like, today I couldn't get enough of, and like yesterday I had an apple, and I don't know. I don't know if I haven't been eating now, transitioning into warmer weather. I'm just like, I want fresh fruit, and also very into salads. I've been obsessed with the last 3 weeks going to the market and getting local greens, and just making like fresh, delicious salads. Sarah and I had popcorn before, and now.
Get those local greens in you, baby.
Mhm.
All right. Favorite song, Ash. Let's hear it. What you got? What you got, baby girl?
I'm gonna just say the new drop this week by the Queen Bee Beyonce.
Ooh, what is it?
Break My Soul.
Break My Soul. I haven't even heard it yet. Well, I've also got a new drop, but not by the Queen Bee. I'm into Drake's new album.
I haven't heard it.
Honestly, never mind. So good.
Oh, he marries 23 women or something in the video.
What?
Yeah, that's the new song. That was like he's just marrying them. They're coming down one at a
Oh,
time.
fun. I thought you meant he like gets married to 23 women.
Well, in the video he does.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the song's about.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm really into that album right now. I recommend.
Just not that song.
Well, I might be really into that song, but not into 23 Wives. We'll just keep it at that.
No,
How about
that's a little much.
a little much? All right, Ashley, do you want to share our other ask of our listeners?
Yes, we want your help to nominate us for the Coast Best of Halifax. In the podcast section, you can just go over to the Coast and click on Best of and podcast and write our names down, Rival and Queen.
Vote for the old R&Q. We would love if you would nominate us. It would mean so much to us. I'll put a link in the show notes as well, so you can pop through there. Remember to sign up for the golf tournament.
And if there's any other stories, DM us because we want all the icks.
Yeah, we need all the ick stories, and we'll keep you posted on the icks that come in from the guys.
That's right. All right. Happy Thursday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
We love you.
Love you too.
We love you too.